Life. Okay, this is of course how we do it. If you read the Taurus, Mercury, and Taurus, and also I'm gonna update you guys on all the other motherfucking planetary alignments that's going on right now. Cause, oh baby, listen, we finna talk about it. Okay. Per usual, thank you, ancestors, angels, guys, and all positive forces that look over me. Archangel Michael, come and protect me as I give this message to my beautiful collective here on YouTube. So without further ado, let's just do like a small little rundown here. Cause I was like, how am I gonna talk about it? Like, how am I gonna start and talk about it? I have no fucking idea. Y'all, I look so motherfucking good. Hold up. Cause damn, baby. Let me just get this photo. Hold on. Let me just get it. Oh yes. Maybe this will be a thumbnail. I like it. Like it. Oh, I want to get this one from here too. Oh, it's just me having both cameras up. Oh, I like that. I like that double camera view. That's cute. Just get to the video. Yeah. Small little rundown here because we're talking about the planets. This shit is so fucking much. It's not no one little bitty little thing. I can't just say one thing at a time. I mean I can, but it's hard because it's so much. And that's what is getting me recently. Like, what the fuck is taking me so damn long to get these videos done? Okay, so overall, Mercury is now in Taurus until June 3rd. You have Venus in Taurus, which is about to shift as well. And you have Mars now in Aries until June 9th. You also have Jupiter in Taurus, which is about to shift as well. So, first I want to say, do y'all see the Taurus energy? Like, do you see it? And then you also float down, Uranus is in Taurus as well. That Taurus, let's just focus on the Taurus. Let's just get into that real quick because that's the energy. So Taurus is the house, what is Venus rules Taurus, the house of money and value. So if you notice right now, money is tighter than a thong in the ass. And it's almost like the value of you is what's gonna bring you your money. The value, how you value yourself is what's going to bring you your money. Here, for example, my lifestyle is spiritual, so I have a spiritual business, and right now in these times, is booming. You know, um, that value within me is how I am getting my money. um, that value was was keeping me secure. That is also a part of my personal finance, so it's personal and business because I'm able to make enough to be able to do two things at one time. So I'm able to sustain a lot of things accordingly. I'm noticing that based off of the value that I have in myself that I'm able to use. That is not just a hobby. Okay, it's a lifestyle. Personal finance, material possessions, income, assets, and security. So right now, this Taurus energy is shifting into how do you keep yourself secure? Are you secure enough? Is what is around you secure? Because Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus is networks, communities, peoples. You know that's around you. Is what around you keeping your money in rotation, keeping your good vibes in rotation. How you communicate is this energy of communication, is this passion behind your security, your, I'm here for the love of money, but it's not like that. It's for the love of value. That's what I heard. For the love of value. So it's almost like you're flipping this value. It's like money is over here and value is over here. It's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to like say it. I just had to like do it. So you're learning something about value. Value is so important. Value. You could be seeing 222 a lot as well. Okay, 222 breaks down to be six. All right, and six is definitely one of the biggest numbers I love to talk about because six is all around self improvement, service, health, nutrition, duty. It's almost like you're realizing what your duty is and how can you use that to shape and mold the world. You kind of getting that shit together right now, like really. It's looking a little bit up long term wise, and you're making baby steps now, preparing for that right now. So that's beautiful. Okay, that's the first thing I want to say. The Taurus energy floating around is heavy. Okay, and then of course Jupiter, with Jupiter being in Taurus as well, it's like it's four planets right now shifting in this Taurus energy, and it is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's that value. Jupiter is definitely the planet of expansion. So it's like this what you're doing now is going to be able to me love me long time in this motherfucker. Your seeds you're planting now, me love me long time. Okay? Look, it's definitely giving legacy, longevity, and love. That's what all this Taurus energy is giving. Legacy, longevity, and love. That's really what it's giving. That's why I said for the love of money and for the love of value. So you're gonna have to really be picking which side you're on this. Are you for the love of money or for the love of value? Okay, value gets you respect, money gets greed, neglect. Value gets you respect, money gets greed, neglect. Pardon me to go ahead and note that. Okay. Everything else is still the same accordingly. Saturn is still in Pisces until June. We just talked about Uranus, which is in Taurus until like September. Neptune is in Pisces until July. Pluto is now. Oh yes, because Pluto is in retrograde. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, oh my god, I forgot something. That's what it was. Pluto is now in retrograde, guys. Okay, so once it gets out of retrograde, every time a planet gets out of a retrograde phase, it goes back direct into that sign. So of course, it's going to be back in Aquarius once it gets out of retrograde. Okay. But Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius, and it's like that Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius is like clashing with that Uranus in Taurus, because it's almost like, do these motherfuckers add up? Is the money moneying? Is the journey journeying? Is the love loving? Is it giving? Is it giving? That's what Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius is, like literally clashing with Uranus on. It's not conjuncting because it's not the same time, but clashing with it. You know, because you could be going through things right now where nobody's there for you. It's just you, and you're like, damn, how can nobody be there for me? And all this time I've been there for them. When Pluto was moving and not in retrograde, all this time I've been there for them. Now I'm stuck, and you stuck, and they stuck, and everybody stuck, and you like, I can't be stuck. So Uranus is in Taurus is like, I can't be stuck. So you're choosing yourself again. You're like, you know what? Let me go back within. Maybe there's something inside of me that I can snatch back out to help me further succeed in life. Like I gotta be able to snatch something out of me because nothing around me is working. So you going back inside, which is again Neptune is in Pisces, and also we have Chiron in Aries. So, and Chiron is your strengths and your weaknesses, and Neptune is how you see your strengths and weaknesses. Neptune is the perception of things, whether you want to be an illusion or whether you want to see the reality. No matter what the situation may be. Okay. So yeah, everything else is still the same. And then again, Chiron is in Aries. So that was just a little light planet update on it. I want to keep you guys updated. You guys need to check into these alignments because it's so hard for me just to start talking with you. It'd be so fucking hard. Like, oh my god, how am I gonna say this? Because you can't just say it. But anyway, the main goal about this is the fact that Mercury has shifted into Taurus, and it's going to be there until June 3rd. That was the main reason for this video. I just wanted to touch on how everything is working together for my good. Say it just, because baby, it don't feel good, but it's working. I guarantee it's working. So just keep that in mind, because it's good. Yes, it's good, y'all. Say it's good. Say it's working for my... Ooh. Listen, that's my favorite. Marvin Sapp is my favorite. He's one of my favorites, okay? Yeah, Mercury is, like I said, in Taurus until June 3rd. So with Mercury being in Taurus, first I want to say Mercury is not home. The home for Mercury, of course, Mercury is the house of communication. So the home for Mercury is Gemini. So Mercury is not home at this moment. It is in raggedy ass Taurus. So it's looking like, again, like I said, that money and that value. You know what I'm hearing? Walk it like I talk it. So you probably need to be walking like you're talking. And if you are, it's either looking bad or it's looking good. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Walk it like I talk it. And I mean, like, no, for real. Like, walk it like I talk it. And I just talk about this because if you notice, I'm out and about. My lifestyle is this. I don't just leave this home just because I'm going. No, this comes with me. I walk it like I talk it all the time. It's almost like a presence that I have created for myself, and it's crazy because people see me all the time like, you the girl talking about the ancestors, and you better know it. You better know it. You better know I'm that girl to talk about the ancestors. If you don't know nothing else about me, know I'm that girl that is protecting your regular ass ancestors, okay? And I mean it with my soul, okay? Anyways, walk it like I talk it. Are you walking it like you talking it? I was gonna timestamp. I was going to do this by the zodiac. I like doing that, but it take a lot of energy for me. And due to the fact of me being like with me being Scorpio, um, we exude a lot of energy, and before we know it, we be tired as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on exuding my energy properly. I'm really working on that. Really working on that. So, and I noticed how tired I was with all the energy that I was pulling. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's like but that's just the healer in me. The healer in me want the message to be messaging for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to touch everyone. I don't want to just touch one person. I mean, I do, but I want this to be something, because I'm not marketing cups and t-shirts, bitch. I'm trying to help you get on your healing journey and talk to your ancestors to get some of this abundance out here. Okay? So I'm a little different when I talk. So I be wanting it to touch. But I'm learning that it is. Because people tell me all the time, I get all the time, thank you so much for the inspiration. We watching you, we see you, da 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 da, and that just be little stuff, you know what I'm saying, throughout my journey accordingly. So I'm noticing that I don't have to try so hard, because I'm not trying so hard just because see me. It's like, am I touching you? Did it get to you? Please, I hope it got to you, please. No child left behind. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I be feeling, like no child left behind on soul. Like I'm your mother. Like no child left behind. Please come over here and get up on my wing, please. It's food, it's blankets, it's covers, everything that you need over here. It's inspiration, it's tough love. Oh my God. It's a hug. You know what I'm saying? A shoulder to cry on. You ain't alone in this motherfucker. So that's why I do that. But I'm noticing Anubis have definitely been getting on to me, because with me doing that, it's pulling and it's dragging out. So I'm having to take too much time to reset. My Saturn is in Pisces. I have to do isolation. That's important. So and with me being who I am now in the midst of things, I gotta make sure I keep that in mind. But see, I can't keep that in motherfucking mind when I'm everything being stretched out and shit like that. I be to did what I needed to do in 2 days and slept for 4. Because I'm like that. I'll move all my clients up to like 2 days and then sleep for the rest of the week, because I'm stressed and tired about, like these readings and stuff and energy. You'll be surprised. I just shared it this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all don't understand how thick y'all vibe is. Like, y'all vibe is thick, bitch. You know how sometimes you just have a candy or ice cream or something, and you bite into that motherfucker, and it's just like, I did not ask for all of this. You know what I'm saying? I did not ask. It's almost like how I feel about Starburst. Like, I didn't ask for how Starburst makes me feel. Because it's like, when I bite down into it, it's like, ooh, okay. So, yeah, I didn't ask for none of that. But let me stop rambling, y'all. That's me. So I am only going to pull one card. Basically, that's all I was saying. I am going to only pull one card. So please take what resonates from all of this energy. I'm not going to break it up into the elements this time. So I'm just going to pull one card collectively. And it's crazy because I was, never mind, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to get off on the deep end. The vow. Okay. And this is what Mercury and Taurus has to say, you guys. They actually got 2 cards. But I'm only going to take one. I like the vow. Okay, what Mercury and Taurus has to say to you right now. Since we have already broken it down, now we can get into what it has to say to you collectively. Because we are all, I gotta go ahead and say it. I wasn't, but I am. I was watching somebody, and they had said that that collective readings are not beneficial. But how can a collective reading not be beneficial when we are all one? That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off of that. Anyway, because if you notice, I'm gonna go back to it. Because if you notice what you're going through, the next 4 or 5 people, whether that's in your city or in the city next to you, they're going through the same thing with different people, different places. So it's just, we are all one for real, for real. This is one big handshake, one big boo wop doo in this bitch. Like, but anyway, because I feel like the gods did all this so we can separate to come back together. Like, don't play with the pressure, like for real, the real deal movement for real. Because I don't think it was ever supposed to be about black and white. I think it was supposed to be about the matriotic scandalous systems that had control. And to reverse that, shit, by bringing the right ones out of poverty, low key, bringing the right ones out, they come up and help everybody see, not just one person, everybody in this bitch, everybody. Them be the people like me. They don't care about where they at, what you do. Everybody's gonna see, not me, but where you're meant to be. You know, there we go. Back to it. Okay, so it's this card is so cute. The vow. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Y'all, I can't wait to get in this chair in this motherfucker. And that'd be me. I'd be so damn distracted too. I get distracted by myself. Like, you know what? I can't wait to go sit in that chair. I don't even know. I really know what I want to do this time. I know what I want to do with them this time. I want to have the little red bottoms up under the bottom. I think that's cool. I like that. I don't like white on the nails all white. I like them on the toes, but not the nails. They look a little ugly. Because my hands ain't white. So I might get like a neutral color. Like a very neutral color that I had before. And put red up under there. Anyways, the vow. So I'm using my archetypes guidebook. Okay, guys, guidebook. Some of you guys need to read. I'm using my archetype oracle, and archetypes is like things like places and tools and initiations and things of those nature. So the vow, I ain't gonna lie, the vow looks like, I don't know. Would it be a place? You vow. I don't know. Let's look. It might be. Oh, it might be the selves, because that's what's in here too. The selves, the places, and initiation and stuff like that. But let's see. It might be a part of the selves. I don't know. I have not went through this deck myself, so I don't know everything in here. It's the tools. Okay, I feel that. I see it now. I didn't see it at first, but I see how the vow can be tools. I see that. And that's what I was thinking, because when you value at your altar is a tool, a setup, a place. You know, those are tools. Okay. So the vow, 216. Let's see what's going on here. What does Mercury got to let you guys know? This is the guidance to help you make it through this transition, okay? That's why I do these alignment videos, to give you guidance to help you make it through the transition. The transition, the alignment, the shift, whatever you want to call it. But the planet is moving, okay? Okay, so the vow. I actually want to get like a little card holder, guys, so I can just sit the card up. Very cool. Let's see. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Or maybe if it was like, yeah, I think something is wrong with y'all. Just please don't put me wrong. I be wanting things to be like cute. Y'all see that? Let me put some on that. Look, you don't give me a setup, I'm gonna make my own. That's looking cute. Don't play with me. Ooh, don't fucking play with me. The vow. It says, anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypical realm of ceremony and ritual that means time stands still as we stand here. I don't wanna find you. Sabrina, I want love too. I want us to. I want love too. I want us to. I would like to. Oh, oh, yeah. Okay, y'all in the restaurant. Let's calm down. And anything is possible, and that's crazy because time is still. I just really felt that stillness because right now it's still. This Taurus energy is Earth energy. Is still. Taurus energy is like Earth energy. Period. Is like soil. It's still. Okay, but even with it being still, anything is possible because you can turn soil into a whole motherfucking manufacturing production in about 2 months in this bitch. Fuck around to find out. You will have seeds sprouting in 2 days. So anything is possible in a still moment. And it's crazy because I just did. The moment is still. I'm definitely somebody who really focus on being real, authentic. You know what I'm saying? But the moment is still right now. It's still and it's quiet. And I was like, okay, so how can I make anything possible? And I did it with 3 moves. And it literally all it took was just this. It was almost like the stillness, the silence is what it took for me to see that I need to make I can do something right now. Am I going to use it, or am I just going to just pass it up? I'm going to use it because I want you guys to see the cards. So I'm going to take that extra step because anything can happen. Anyways, it says bearing witness to the shift towards destiny. Ooh. And I just say that's this Taurus energy bringing in all this motherfucking longevity, love, okay, and legacy. The promise, the oath, the contract. You remember I told you, it's like there's 2 choices right now. It's for the love of money or for the love of value. Okay, and I told you, money gets you all that. Money gets you neglected, honey. Value gets you respect. Okay. When the vow is spoken, the air shift, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. It says our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mystic stories of the past often include the resurrection of oaths and mixing of drops of blood as a mark of the union. Tricky part is the residing the vow, no matter how casually, activates the internal and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. Exactly, because when you make a vow, when you put something inside of yourself and say that you're gonna do it, and that's what I was saying. It's almost like now that we in these times now, we gotta pull something out of ourselves, and we gotta vow to that. Once it come out, we can't put it back in, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't put it back in. You know how you buy certain things and once it's apart, you can't put it back in. You know how I think about it? You know how you buy the toys you used to get, and once you take that little sticker out the back of it, you can't put that sticker back in there. The toy is now working until you say stop, or until it say stop, or until you need more batteries. I don't give a fuck, but you have to keep going. And you have to promise yourself when you vow to that. It's almost like when I vowed to who I knew I was. I'm continuing my promise. No matter how challenging my life is, I'm still dedicated to what I know that came from within me. Okay, I just have my own way of giving the message. That's just how spiritual energy work. Every spiritualist is different. They have their own unique way of giving their message. I just found mine. This was unique as fuck today. And it's so cute, and it's sitting, and it's still, and it's poised and shit. Once you do that, your ancestors are like, did this bitch just use the same power that I had and I didn't use, and is she using it? I literally heard, get him, go. This was literally following like, get him, go. Like, listen, I literally hear that song right now, and that's how the ancestors feel when y'all wake up. Yeah, glow. Like, that energy. You go listen to that song because that's the energy they feel. They're like, get them. Like, listen. Oh. Anyways, the promises can be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. Yeah, so you need to understand that this is no play. You don't go inside and come out. You know how grandma used to say, don't you keep taking your motherfucking ass out my damn door and letting the flies in. That's what it's like on your spiritual journey. When you make that vow, you can't keep letting the flies in. And nor can your ass keep that damn door open. You gotta close the door at some point in time and protect yourself. Security, the Taurus energy, material possessions. So, right now, at this moment, check your loose ends. Judgment, you feel judgment upon you because you just let a couple of things go. You let a couple things go, and you not, I wouldn't say all the way go, they're lingering. You guys have things lingering, and with Mercury being in Taurus, you're going to have to talk about that, whether you are talking to your ancestors, someone like me, or actually addressing the issue. So you're going to have to talk about that now that Mercury is in Taurus. It's time to talk about what have you left lingering, and what is the loose ends. It's some loose ends. You got to get these loose ends together. I'm telling you, you got to get them together now. It's almost like when you're working on, when you have a project. It's like me, for example. I get a reading right now, and I usually, when I get readings, I always schedule them out. I give myself 2 days at a time, and that's what the journey is going like now. Give yourself some time. When you get in the midst of that time, those 2 days, I'm meditating. I'm waiting for all signs before this person even tell me anything about their story. I'm waiting for all signs. Now that they're in my energy, I'm in theirs. I'm paying attention for those 2 days, and then we begin. So it's almost like, treat the situations like that. My grandma used to tell me all the time, take your time, but hurry up. And that's what's going on now. They had enough of time to close some things out. They close now. They close now. So now all you can do is pick up with those loose ends that you have right now and move forward. But you better gather them motherfuckers. And you better not leave no child behind. Okay? It said the card tell us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, unconsciously and consciously, and either recommit it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're not gonna, we are in the moment right now in this present day. That's why this eclipse came over. That's why the Aries came over, to bring all of the problems that you have with people, places, and things to the forefront. The head, the forefront. That's what it did. Now that it's in the forefront, let me repeat this back to you, okay? The vow we are living calls us to acknowledge, consciously or unconsciously, and either we recommit or create a ritual that signifies its closure. So it's like, if you ain't trying to commit to these energies of people, places, things, you need to close them bitches out. You've been underestimating the power of your own promises. You've been underestimating yourself, because you don't think that when you make, I have to talk about myself all the time, because again, who else in the fuck am I gonna be talking about? If I'm talking about somebody else, I'm talking about their life, and I don't do that. We don't get down like that. We ain't no instigators and gossipers. We talking about experience, and that's what's so crazy about people. They're like, you always talking about yourself. Well, what it's like when I'm talking about somebody else. And a lot of people that we be talking about right now, they got too much going on, so we can't talk about them right now. I don't think we want to, because I don't think it's funny, cute, interesting, or anything. But anyways, the universe has been watching you underestimate your power. They've been watching you let people play you like a fool. They've been watching you do those things. And now it's time for you to step up. That's really all Mercury and Taurus is asking your ass. Step the fuck up. Step the fuck up. Step the fuck up. And you see how I'm close? Look. The time is now and the time is up. Okay? Please understand that and understand me well. Understand that and understand me well. Those promises that you make to yourself, you gotta keep them. You gotta keep them. Stop worrying about how everybody gonna keep you with your promise. It's your promise. It's your vow to yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else. And people hate saying that, but it's so fucking true. Maybe if you weren't so caught up on the English language, you would be able to be you. It's almost like Donkey said on Shrek when he finally seen Fiona, or whatever the case may be, and he was like, "Cause everybody, why we got all these secrets?" I felt that. Cause that's real. We got too many secrets. The English language has hidden the true feelings of what people really want to say. So now we have secrets, or whether that's secrets about ourselves or someone else. It's almost like, you know how one word can have two different meanings. Yeah. Or a word can be spelled differently, or it can whatever. What is that? What is it like? I was looking at a word like the other day. I don't forgot. But yeah, keep your promises. I love you guys. Cosmic Counsel 369, and that's just Mercury and Taurus and your update.